My name is Janie. I am a coach, a boxing coach for women only at Knockout Ladies. You can look up on my Instagram, Knockout Ladies. And I'm also the founder from Move to Heal. But today I'm here for you to talk to you about Boxing 101. In other words, I'm gonna tell you about the mistakes from beginners and how to correct them. Mistake number one, it's about the boxing stance. To have a correct boxing stance, you should step to the side and then to the back. But what I normally see is this. You see my legs are lined, and then I see the girls losing their balance. So you go and you come back and you lose your balance. So make sure that you're sort of a diagonal line, you see? Not straight, but rather on the side. Second thing, the knees. You get really tight when you start boxing, you know? Relax the knees so you can feel your weight on both legs. You go to the front and you can swing your weight when you go to the front to the back, right? And mistake number one, the most normal one, is to step all the way back. With every punch you give, you always have to step forward, you know, and back. Here I'm talking about beginners, right? So what I see normally is this. Step forward and back. Yeah, I do a side view for you. So they go forward and they come back here. And they lose their balance, right? So first thing, step to the side and a diagonal, relax your knees. Then you go forward with the combo and you come back a little bit. So very relaxed, forward and back. Yeah, that's it. That's a very important one, not to lose balance. Some people have more open, some more closed. I have somewhere in between. But definitely, if you have in a straight line, you see the line here? If you have in a straight line, you're gonna lose your balance, right? So, boxing stance correct the distance, not in a straight line, relax the knees, step forward with every punch you give. First time, forward, you give the whole combo and then you come back, yeah? There's more to that, but like I say, this tutorial is really for beginners. So let's say you have a jab, a cross, a hook, uppercut, then you come back. Yeah, you do your whole combo and come back. And coming back means a little step, not coming back all the way. Another thing, one of the most important things from boxing that I see everyone doing wrong, man, woman at the gym, no matter any gender, everyone doing it wrong when you start boxing. Also, I see these guys, tough guys in the gym, punching the bag like this. Holding the breath. Or also, my girls sometimes when they start, me too when I started. No, so breathe. With every punch you breathe. That's why if you watch someone more advanced, if you watch my videos as well, or if you watch a professional boxer, you'll see that he's making noises with every punch, right? So, and back. So the correct way is to breathe out with every punch you give. When you breathe in before, and you make any sound you want. You can do sha sha, sh sh, sh sh, Everyone is different. Find your own. What I always tell the girls is like pretend you're telling someone to shush, sh sh. And so there you go. Let's say you're gonna do a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Yeah. So here it goes. Ish 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 ish. On the side view. Ish 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 ish. Breathing, it's so important, because if you don't breathe, you don't have stamina, you don't have power to continue your training. You're gonna get really exhausted really quick. And breathing correctly, you are also liberating oxygen in your blood, and makes you give you more stamina to continue to endurance, to do a long training, but also helps a lot with the tempo. So you don't have to count at the beginning. You're jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and it gets very tiring, stepping and moving and holding and punching. So when you start breathing, you don't have to think of it, and you make your own rhythm. You can do ish, 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 or you can do ish, ish, ish. You can do ish, ish, ish. So choose your breath, whatever sound you like, but breathe. Okay, so this is the first one's important things to say. After that, let's go to the movement of the body. Very normal. Like I said, it's normal that you're afraid when you start boxing, and your brain is literally on fight, it's not flighting. So you get really tense and really tight, and your knees get straight because you want to run, right? So relax your knees, and then what I see normal is this. So not really stretching, or if you're stretching, punching here. This is an inefficient punch. What do I mean with that? I mean that I want to use your whole body. Move the weight from one leg to the other as you are punching. So you have to be balancing your weight when you go to the front, when you go to the back, right? But also that you use your whole body to move, to help you with the punch, for the strength. Here is not so strength. It's not so strong, sorry, but here, that's what you want to see in a jab, for example. If I do the side way for you to see, it's here, what I see, very tight here, scared, right? You want to be here. Here I'm protecting my face. If somebody's coming with a hook, I'm protected, right? So what you want to do is to turn. You can do this movement I tell my girls to do before the class sometimes. Moving the hips, turning side to side. Hips and, well, shoulders and hips, right? I let my knees moving side to side, side to side. And then when you go to the front, you see? I'm doing this movement. I'm turning. Same thing here. Turning the hip and turning my knee. Boom. The right side, same thing. I step forward, I turn everything, and I come back. And I do it breathing. Now I'll show you the wrong way. The wrong, the right. Wrong, right. You see? Wrong, right. So you use your whole body. You go to the front, you put your weight in the front. Not completely that you're gonna lose, of course, but you transfer totally your weight during boxing, you know? Transfer from back to forth. And with that, you use your whole body if you're here. If you're here using only the muscles of your arms, then you might even hurt your shoulders. That said, let's go to the other punches. So this is the jab, this is the cross, right? This one's supposed to be on the nose. So we learn here and back. Yeah? When I turn with the cross, you can see that my foot turns too. Whenever you're boxing, it's better to be on the ball of your feet. Because if you are moving around, it's much easier later, right? So if you are here, it's heavy, it's hard, then you drag your feet. So stay on the balls of your feet, this part here. Okay, the other punches. So we have the hook, left hook, right hook. They call different ways. I'm gonna call it this to make it easier, right? So the same thing. What I see, it's the girls starting here. So the hook is, by the way, punch and the cheeks. So if you want to punch someone, I always tell them, imagine this is the face of the person. You don't want to punch here, you want to punch here, right? Boom, same thing. Or this, coming from very far, opening. Now in a real fight or sparring, if you take a couple seconds, that's enough for the person to come and get you on your cheek or on your nose. So what you want is to keep your elbows close, Again, I transfer my weight to the back, I step forward, and I turn. You see, this is another thing. Again, turning the body for all the punches, but that I see. So the girls do here, here. Yeah? So you want to use your body to turn. Again, I'm coming here, I'm stepping forward, my weight is in my front leg, the ball of my feet, 90 degrees. What do I mean with 90 degrees? I'm not doing this. Remember, you want to punch here, boom, here. And the other side, allowing my foot to turn when I go to the front leg and when I punch with the hand from the back leg. So the side view, wrong. This is gonna hurt your shoulders. You want to do it tight. Boom, and turning, and stepping, and changing the weight. Boom, and breathing. Ish, ish, ish. Another thing that I see is this. Going there and back. There and back. Again, you're leaving open your guard here. You go there and back to the chick. Go there and back to the chick. Always the other hand, while you're not punching, is on your cheek to protect you. That's also a big mistake at the beginning, to leave the hands around. So for example, if you're gonna give a combo, I see this. Yeah? You want this. There, back, there, back. So the other hand over here. All right, last punch, the uppercut. The uppercut is here, right? So the jab, the hook, the uppercut. So the uppercut, I always say to the girls, it's not bowling, ladies, it's boxing. When they start at the beginning, I did the same thing. So you don't want to go open all the way for the same reason of the hook. You want to keep it tight, relax. And I go here, I turn my body to the side, eyes on the prize. So I transfer my weight from the back to the front. So here I go, boom, that's the correct one. Ish. I'll do the side way. Ish. Ish. I'm turning my body, remember? I'm doing a little lunge here. Ish. Ish. Wrong way. Right? Right way. Ish. Ish. It's also normal to see at the beginning. Doing here. Again. Turn your body and back. Ish. That's it. Same thing with this. And the most important rule, never give up. Have patience with yourself. Boxing is much more difficult than it looks like. It's real for me, boxing. I can tell you that I've been on a healing journey for a long time. And boxing is my way to channel, to focus my anger, frustration. It's really a mental health sport. And also very physical. So in your mind, it doesn't give you time or space to think about other things. So it's grounding you. But it's a lot to think. If you start thinking, you start losing it, you know? So be patient with yourself. Keep going. And I hope to see some of you in my class.